Hello dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject maths in standard 8th. In this video, we will continue with our chapter number 3, indices and cube root. We will solve questions from practice set 3.3. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos. Practice set 3.3 question is find the cube roots of following numbers. We will be finding the cube roots of following number. These numbers are given. We will be using the method of factorization. We have seen factorization method in our 7th standard chapter HCF and LCM. We all know how to find prime factors of given numbers. So for your understanding, you can watch my video of HCF and LCM from 7th standard. So let us see this, how to solve the sums. First we have to find the cube root of 8000. So we will be finding prime factors of 8000 first. Okay, let us find prime factors of 8000. We all know how to do this. Okay, let us do it. 8000 we write inside. As 0 is there in the unit place, that means 8000 is even number, and even number can be divided by 2. So let us divide by the 2. 2 will be our first factor. 2 4s are 8, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0 and 2 zeros are 0. Again we have got 0 in the unit place. That means again this is an even number and it can be divided by 2. So 2 will be our second factor again. 2 2s are 4, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0. Again 0 is in the unit place. Again 2000 is the even number and it can be divisible by 2. So we will be dividing 2000 by 2. We will be getting 2 1s are 2, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0. Again 0 in the unit place. Again 1000 is an even number. It can be divisible by 2. Now 2 5s are 10 we will get. Correct? Then 2 5s are 10, 0 and 0. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0. Again 500 we have got 0 in the unit place. Again this is an even number, so it is divisible by 2 again. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4, 1 remaining. This 0 means 10. 2 5s are 10. Again 2 zeros are 0. Again 0 is in the unit place. That means again it is an even number. It is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4, 1 remaining. This 0 means 10. 2 5s are 10. Now we have got 125. 5 is in the unit place. So this is not an even number. This is an odd number. 125 is not divisible by 2. So we cannot write 2 here. 125 is divisible by 5. So we have to divide it by 5. Correct? So 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. We have got 25. Again 25 is not divisible by 2, 3. It is directly divisible by 5. 5 5s are 25. Now we have got 5. 5 is divisible by itself only. So it is 5 1s are 5. So in this way until 1 we get, we keep on dividing and we keep on finding the prime factors. So in this way here we have got all prime factors. Why they are prime factors? Because they are not divisible by any other number. So we will be writing the factors of 8000 like this. 8000 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 6 times. And then 5 into 5 into 5. So in this way we have got all prime factors of 8000. Now after getting the prime factors, what we have to see? We have to see that whether they form group of 3 same numbers. So we can see here group of 3 same numbers is formed. So first group is 2 into 2 into 2, 3 same numbers. Second group is again 2 into 2 into 2, 3 same numbers. And third group is 5 into 5 into 5. In this way we have got 3 groups of same numbers. Group should be of 3 same numbers. So it can be written as, therefore 8000 will be equal to 2 into 2 into 2 means what? 2 cube. Multiply by. Again this 2 into 2 into 2 means what? 2 cube. And then 5 into 5 into 5 can be written as 5 cube. So 8000 factors are 2 cube into 2 cube into 5 cube. We have to find the cube root of this number. So for finding cube root, we have to write inside the cube root symbol. This is cube root symbol. So cube root of 8000 is equal to, we will have to write all these numbers under cube root symbol again. Cube root of 2 cube multiply by 2 cube multiply by 5 cube. All these numbers are having cube, so we can write it combine. The cube can be written combine. 2 into 2 into 5 bracket cube. Okay, now let us see what should be done next. Here I will be writing cube root of 8000 every time. Now see children, here cube root is there and here cube is there. Cube root and cube will cancel each other. Cube root and cube cancel each other, and what is remaining now? Remaining is 2 into 2 into 5. Okay, this cube root symbol we have to remove because it is cancelled by cube. So we have to remove this cube root symbol and we have to write the numbers inside this symbol. The numbers are 2 into 2 into 5. So now we can write the answer. Therefore, cube root of 8000 is equal to, write the answer, 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. In this way, by using the method of factorization, we can find out cube root of given number. Now let us see what is the second number. Second number is 729. Again we will be solving by using factorization method. We will first find out the factors, prime factors of 729. So let us first find out prime factors of 729. Seven 9 is in the unit place, so it is not an even number. It cannot be divisible by 2. Let us check whether it is divisible by 3. How to check the divisibility of 3? There is a test for checking the divisibility of 3. We have to add all the digits from given number. We will be adding this. 7 plus 2 plus 9 is 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. And we all know 18 is divisible by 3. 18 is there in the table of 3. So 18 is divisible by 3. That means what? 729 is also divisible by 3. So we will divide it by 3. 3 2s are 6. 7 minus 6, 1 remaining. This 2 means 12. 3 4s are 12. And 3 3s are 9. Now 2 4 3. Let us find out whether this 243 number is divisible by 3 or not. So how to check? We will be adding all the 3 digits from 243. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. And 9 is divisible by 3. That means 243 is also divisible by 3. 3 8s are 24. And 3 1s are 3. We have got 81. 81 we all know is divisible by 3. So it is 3 2s are 6. And 3 7s are 21. Again 21 is divisible by 3. So, sorry, 27 is divisible by 3. 3 9s are 27. 9 is divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 is divisible by 3. 3 1s are 3. So in this way, until and unless we get 1 in the end, we should keep on dividing and we should keep on finding out the prime factors. So in this way, we have got all the 3's as the prime factor. So let us write 729 is equal to, how many times 3 we have got? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 times 3. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So while finding out the cube root, we have to see that whether the numbers are in the group of 3 or not. Same numbers are there in the group of 3 or not. So we can see that there is one group of 3 where 3, 3, 3 are there, and another group of 3 is there. So it can be written as 729 is equal to 3 into 3 into 3 means 3 cube, multiply by again 3 into 3 into 3 means 3 cube. Now as we have to find out the cube root of 729, we will be writing under square root, under cube root symbol, cube root of 729 is equal to cube root of 3 cube into 3 cube. So cube root of 729 can be written as cube root of 3 into 3 cube. Okay, now this cube and cube root will cancel each other and only 3 into 3 is remaining, and therefore cube root of 729 is equal to 3 into 3. We have to remove the symbol of cube root, and in this way in the end we get the answer as cube root of 729 is equal to 3 3s are 9. Now third number is 343. 343 is not an even number because 3 is there in the unit place. We all know when the unit place digit is an even number, we can divide it by 2. Okay, if unit place digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, then only we can divide it by 2. But as unit place digit is 3, we cannot divide it by 2. Then for dividing by 3, the addition of all the digit should be such that it is divisible by 3. So let us add this 3 plus 4 plus 3 and find out what we will get. 3 plus 4 plus 3. 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. And 10 is not there in the table of 3. So this 343 is not divisible by 3 either. Now let us check whether it is divisible by 5. No, not possible because unit place digit is 3. To divide a number by 5, we require 5 and 0 in the unit place. But there is 3 in the unit place. That's why we cannot divide it by 5 either. So it is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3. It is not divisible by 5. It is not divisible by 3, that means it will not be divisible by 6 either. It is not divisible by 2, that means it is not divisible by 4 either. So let us check its divisibility by 7. 343 divided by 7. Can we divide 343 by 7? 7 4s are 28. Then 6 remaining. 3 7 9s are 63. So in this way we can divide this number by 7. 7 4s are 28, 7 9s are 63. 49 we have got. Again 49 is an odd number. It is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3 either. It is directly divisible by 7. 7 7s are 49. And in the end we have got 7, which is a prime number. It is divisible by itself only. So 7 1s are 7. So in this way we have got the prime factors of 343 as 7 into 7 into 7. We have got single group of 7. All three numbers are there. So it can be written as 343 is equal to cube of 7 or 7 cube. Now we have to find out cube root. So we will put under cube root symbol. Cube root of 343 is equal to cube root of 7 cube. Now this cube and cube root cancel each other and we get only 343 cube root is equal to 7. Only 7 we are getting here. So in this way we have got the answer. Cube root of 343 is equal to 7. Next, Fourth number is minus 512. Let us see how to do it. Minus 512. See children, while finding out prime factors, we will not put this negative sign, this minus sign we will not put while finding out the prime factors. This negative sign we will write in the end. Okay, we will do all our method without writing this negative sign. So 5 and 2 factors. As 2 is in the unit place, this is an even number, it will be divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 1 remaining this 11, this 1 means 11, 2 5s are 10, 1 remaining this 2 means 12, 2 6s are 12. So in this way we have got 256. 6 is in the unit place means this is an even number. Again this is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and then 5 minus 4 means 1 remaining, this 6 means 16, 2 8s are 16. Again 8 we have got in the unit place, that means it is an even number, it is divisible by 2 again. 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. 4 we have got in the unit place, again it is an even number, again it is divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 2 we have got in the unit place, this is even number, it is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2, 1 remaining, this 2 means 12. 2 6 are 12. 16 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 2 8s are 16. 8 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 2 4s are 8. 4 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2. So in this way we keep on dividing until we get 1 in the last step. So we have got all prime factors of 512. So therefore 512 is equal to, we have got all 2's. How many times 2 we have got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2. 2 into 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 2. Now we will make the group of 3 same numbers, 3 similar numbers. In this way we have got the 3 groups of 2. So this 512 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 cube, multiply by, again 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 cube, multiply by, again 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 cube. Okay, now we have to find out cube root, so we will put under cube root symbol. Cube root of 512 is equal to cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube. We have to write this cube, this symbol till this last number. Now again this cube root of 512 is equal to cube root of, we will write all the cube, combine 2 into 2 into 2 cube. Okay, now this cube and cube root, cube and cube root cancel each other, and we will be getting cube root of 512 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2. We have to remove this symbol and cube, and then cube root of 512 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 means 8. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Now we require the cube root of minus 512. So we will put minus sign in front of these numbers and we will be writing the answers. Therefore cube root of minus 512 will be equal to minus 8. If we are putting minus sign on left hand side, we have to put minus sign on the right hand side also. So cube root of minus 512 is equal to minus 8. This is our answer. Now next number is minus 2744. So while finding out prime factors, we will not put this minus sign. We write it as 2744. 4 is in the unit place. It is an even number. It is divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 3s are 6. 1 remaining, this 4 means 14. 2 7s are 14 and 2 2s are 4. Again 2 is in the unit place. Again it is divisible by 2. It is even number. 2 6 are 12. 13 minus 12, 1 remaining, this means 17. 2 8s are 16. 1 remaining, this 2 means 12 and 2 6 are 12. So we have got 686. 6 in the unit place, again even number, again it is divisible by 2. So 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8 and 2 3s are 6. Okay children. Now see, 3 is in the unit place, that means it is not divisible by 2, it is not divisible by 3, because 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. We have seen in our third sum 343 is cube of 7, so it is directly divisible by 7. So we write it as 7, 7 4s are 28, 7 9s are 63, 49 is divisible by 7, 7 7s are 49 and 7 1s are 7. So in this way we have to write prime factors. So while writing, we don't put the negative sign, we write 2744 is equal to, we will be writing all these prime factors, 2 into 2 into 2 multiply by 7 into 7 into 7. We have to check whether we are getting the group of 3 similar numbers. So yes, we have got group of 3 similar numbers like this. Now we will be writing this as cube of 2744 is equal to cube of 2, that is 2 cube, multiply by cube of 7, 7 cube. Now we have to find out cube root, so we have to put in under the square cube root symbol. Cube root of 2744 is equal to cube root of 2 cube into 7 cube. Write this symbol until the last number. Now therefore cube root of 2744 is equal to cube root of, we write this cube, combine 2 into 7 cube. Now this cube and cube root cancel each other and we get cube root of 2744 is equal to 2 multiplied by 7. We have to remove this cube root symbol, and in this way we got cube root of 2744 is equal to 2 7s are 14. Okay, now we have to put minus sign, negative symbol, negative sign, because the question is minus 2744. That's why we have to put the negative sign here. So cube root of minus 2744 is equal to minus 14. Both the sides we have to put minus sign. So in this way we have got answer as minus 14. Now the last number is 32,768. 32,768. Let us find out the prime factors. 8 is in the unit place, that means this is an even number. We all know when 0, 2, 6, 4, 6 and 8 is there in the unit place, any one digit is in the unit place, this is an even number. An even number is divisible by 2. So let us divide by 2. 2 1s are 2. 3 minus 2, 1 remaining. This 2 means 12. 2 6 are 12. 2 3s are 6. 7 minus 6, 1 remaining. This 6 means 16. 2 8s are 16. And 2 4s are 8. Again 4 in the unit place we are getting. That means this is divisible by 2. 2 8s are 16. 2 1s are 2. 2 9s are 18. 2 7s are 14. So now we have got here there is mistake. 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18 and 2 2s are 4 should be there. 2 2s are 4. Correct. Now 2 is in the unit place, that means again it is divisible by 2. It is even number. So 2 4s are 8. 1 is there, 1 is not divisible by 2, so we have to put 0. 19 we get, 2 9s are 18, 1 remaining, 2 6s are 12. Again 6 is in the unit place, it is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 0s are 0, 2 4s are 8 and 2 8s are 16. Again divisible by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 0s are 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Again 4 we have got in the unit place, again divisible by 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Again 2 in the unit place, again divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. Again divisible by 2 because 6 is in the unit place. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. Again 8 is in the unit place. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. Let me increase my steps. Okay, so again it is divisible by 2 because 4 is in the unit place. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Again divisible by 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12. Again divisible by 2, 2 8s are 16. Again divisible by 2. It has become very big. If you know the cube of 512, you can directly write it by 8 into 8 into 8. Otherwise you all have to keep on dividing and finding out the prime factor. Now 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So in this way we have got all the prime factors as 2. So 32,768 multiplied by how many times 2? Let us count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. 15 times. 2 into 2 into 2. This is one group. Then 2 into 2 into 2. This is second group. Then 2 into 2 into 2. This is third group. How many times we have written? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We have to write 15 times. Multiply by 2 into 2 into 2. Fourth group into 2 into 2 into 2. This is fifth group. In this way 15 times 2 we have written. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So therefore 32,768 is equal to 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube. Okay, 5 times. 1 2 3 4 5. 5 groups of 2 we have got. Now let us write under square cube root symbol. 32,768 is equal to cube root symbol. We have to write all these numbers. 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube. Therefore cube root of 32,768 is equal to cube root of, we write in combine, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 times cube. Now we all know this cube and cube root cancel each other and we get cube root of 32,768 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, and therefore cube root of 32,768 is equal to, what is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. In this way we got the answer. So we can find out cube root by prime factorization method. Now question number 2 is simplify. We have given under square root under cube root symbol, cube root of 27 upon 125. We have to find out cube root of 27 upon 125. Same method we will be using. Here the symbol was not given. We had written it afterwards, but here it is already written in the cube root symbol. So let us see how to do it. Very small numbers are these. So cube root of, this is solution, 27 upon 125. We can separate the numerator and denominator and we can write like this: cube root of 27 upon cube root of 125. See children, we all know 27 is cube of 3. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. We all know that. 27 is cube of 3. 3 into 3 into 3. Correct. And 125 is cube of 5. We all know that. 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. So, we will be writing the prime factors of 27 also and 125 also. So, cube root of 27 means 3 into 3 into 3. And cube root of 125 means 5 into 5 into 5. So 3 into 3 into 3 can be written as 3 cube, and 5 into 5 into 5 can be written as 5 cube. And we all know cube and cube root cancel each other. This cube and cube root will cancel each other. This cube and cube root will cancel each other, and we will get only 3 in the numerator and only 5 in the denominator. So in this way we have got answer as 3 upon 5. That means what? That means cube root of 27 upon 125 is equal to 3 upon 5. Okay. Now let us see what is the next number. Next number is cube root of 16 upon 54. Cube root of 16 upon 54. So let us write our solution. Cube root of 16 upon 54. That means what? Cube root of 16 upon cube root of 54. Now see children, we all know 16 is not perfect cube number. It is not cube of any number, because cube of 2 is 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. Between 8 and 27 the numbers are not perfect cube. That means 9 is not cube of any number, 10 is not cube of any number, 11 is not cube of any number, 12 is not cube of any number. Similarly 16 is not cube of any number. 54 is also not the cube of any number, because 4 cube, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64. So between 27 and 64 the numbers are not cube. 54 is between 27 and 64. So 54 is also not a cube of any number. So how to write this? This 16 can be written as 2 into 8, 2 8s are. And the 54 can be written as 2 into 27, 2 27s are. Okay. So we will do separately here. Cube of 2 multiply by cube root of 8. Then cube root of 2 multiply by cube root of 27. This cube root of 2 and cube root of 2, cube root. Okay. Cube root of 2 and cube root of 2 can be cancelled. What is remaining? Cube root of 8 upon cube root of 27. Now cube root of 8, we all know it is 2, but if you want you can write it in the factors form. So it will be written as 2 into 2 into 2. Cube root of 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. And cube root of 27 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3. So it is cube root of 2 cube, and it is cube root of 3 cube. Correct? 3 into 3 means 3 cube. 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 cube. Now this cube and cube root cancel each other, and we get only 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 as the answer. So therefore cube root of 16 upon 54 is equal to 2 upon 3 is the answer. So in this way, when the number is not perfect cube, you have to check whether we can take out any common factor between these two numbers, so we have taken out common factor as 2, and then it can be cancelled afterwards, and we have got the perfect cube numbers whose factors can be found out, and then we can get the answer. Now let us see question number 3 from practice set 3.3. Cube root of 729 is equal to 9. This is given to us. We also know that cube root of 729 is 9. We have to find out cube root of 0.000729. Okay, so let us see. We have to find cube root of 0.000729. We will remove this decimal point. Instead of writing this in decimal fraction, we write it in the simple fraction. How to write the given number in the simple fraction? I will put this cube root symbol as it is. I am removing this decimal point. So this 729 as it is I write, and in the denominator I should write 1, and after 1 how many zeros I have to put? After point how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits are there, so that means 6 zeros we have to put. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this way we can remove the decimal point. This point we have to brought 6 digits on the right hand side. We have to transfer this decimal point 6 digit on the right hand side. This decimal point is transferred on the right hand side after 6 digits. That means what? We have to write 6 zeros after 1 in the denominator. So this 729 as it is written in the numerator, and in denominator we have put this 6 digit after 1. So you need 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. It is 10 lakh. 729 upon 10 lakh. Now we will separate numerator 729. We will separate denominator cube root of 10 lakh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 lakh. So cube root of 729 is given to us. Cube root of 729 is 9. We should know cube root of 10 lakh. Now see children, for cube root of 10 lakh, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So cube root, that means 6 zeros are there. If you make two pairs, so this will be 100 into 100 into 100. Okay. 10 lakh means what? 100 into 100 into 100. So 10 lakh means what? It is cube of 100. 100 cube. And that's why cube root of 10 lakh means 100. Okay. So 9 upon 100 we have got. Now we have got it in the simple fraction. As our question is in the decimal fraction, we have to convert it again into the decimal fraction. So 9 upon 100 means now we have to put the fraction in such a way that there should be the decimal point. Where to put the decimal point? As 100 is in the denominator, after decimal point there should be 2 digits, because in 100 there are 2 zeros. In 100 there are 2 zeros, and that's why when we write this 9 in decimal fraction, after point there should be 2 digits. Only 1 digit we are having in the numerator. So if you put a point before 9 and then 0, we have got only 1 digit after decimal point. We require 2 digits. So 9, and before 9 we have to put 0, and then we have to put the decimal point and 0. So after decimal point there will be 2 digits. So in this way we have to write 0.09, and answer will be 0.09. And therefore cube root of 0.000729 is 0.09. In this way also you can conclude that when in the question after decimal point 3 digits are there, in the answer after decimal point there should be 2 digits. After decimal point, when there are 6 digits in the question, in answer there should be 2 digits after decimal point. When cube root we have to find out. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.